Welcome to Magic to Millions,
We document this guy's journey
where I take this stuff.
and turn it into this stuff.
Hey guys, welcome back. So we got a bit of a February market update for y'all. So kind of what I've been doing the past few weeks is just kind of getting ready for Outsiders release in March. Getting ready for some other Magic sets that are coming up. Lord of the Rings, maybe Commander Ultimate, Double Masters, Triple, Quadruple Masters, 39. But a lot of what I've been doing is flipping collections, buying singles, even buying some sealed to a certain extent. I'm going to kind of go over that, what I've been doing for the past 4 weeks or so, and some of the highlights. So most of the collections I bought 4 or 5 collections around $1,000 to $1,500 ish. Most of those are sold now by the end of the month, which is great. I do have some singles left over, and probably like 10-15% of the buys overall left. Not a ton. Some cards that I kept for my personal stuff, just stuff that I felt was like way too undervalued and just way too cheap. Some legendaries from Fab, some foils from Magic, some reserve list stuff obviously from Magic. I kept all of it because it's just too cheap right now. And even some like old border stuff, like old stuff, like Silver Age Magic from 2000, 1998, some of the older stuff. That stuff's been kept and put into some binders, and it's in piles all around me, because I have piles, because that's how I organize things, in piles. But the net from the Fab collections that I purchased, it was about, like I said, 4 or 5 collections in total. Most of the net from that is actually going to be going to Outsiders, which is releasing in March. So I have paid for all of that now with my flips and stuff, which is great. I've rotated initially around $3,000 is what I threw into this, and then I rotated to about 35, rotated it to about 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, and this is probably where it's sitting right now, and I dumped all of that back into sealed for March. And you'll see that in the March update. I'll have some of the cases from that. I'm going to do a big break from it, flip the singles, recycle some of that money back into buying singles and collections and that kind of thing. And that's kind of how that system is going to go in place. What I did do was skim a little bit of the profit off the top. And I am, full disclosure, I am recording this in the early part of March now. So it's been a few days. The other things that I was kind of eyeballing this month and did buy a fair bit of was Phyrexia 1. I bought, I think it was a case of the set. I sold most of those in the spike. This is actually the last one that I have left. I bought a couple cases of the collector boxes. Excuse me. I ripped most of those, sold the rest of them. I ended up getting the completed Elish Norn pretty early, so it kind of set the tone for the boxes, and I ended up selling most of the rest of them. I cracked most of that case that I pulled the Norn from, though. So, don't worry, I'm not selling bad boxes to people. It's also Magic, so it's not like, I'm playing with Ys and there's 3 SPs in the case, and I emptied them all out. The other thing that I picked up, though, was a bunch of these complete bundles. I knew this was going to happen for these. They pumped crazy high. I did not buy anything over 80. My price point on all of them is actually $80. I did not spend any extra money. I did not buy them off TCG Player when they were at 160, 150, 140, 130. And I fully expect these to go from the mid 100s to low 100s back into the sub 100 category. And they will probably settle around like that $85, $80, $90 mark where they were originally supposed to be for pre-sale. The value in these is incredible. The oil slick lands and the oil slicked mythics basically pay for the box at $80. So you're good to go. Your value is crazy. Then you have the foil lands left over. Then you have the then there's like the 8 or 10 set packs in here, I think, as well. And then the whatever other little goodies. I think there's some life counters and some other crap like that. That's basically your profit margin, which is great. I ended up cracking 6 of them. I sold all of the oil slick stuff out of them for, it was about $600 or $700, somewhere in there, $650 I think, after it was all said and done. So basically after fees, I was free rolling 60 plus set packs and whatever else was left in the box. Crazy great margins. I pulled a bunch of Norns, sold all that. I ended up making a good 30-40% on the $80 a box, and well into the $100+ a box by the time all the packs and stuff were sold. So it was a good profit margin. It was a good flip. I didn't stick into it. I don't stick into a lot of Modern Magic. I open it, sell it, move it, and get rid of it. If you're keeping Modern Magic, again, I would really suggest sell enough to pay for what you're keeping, which is what I do. I have 3 of these kits left over, and they're basically free. I think I have my cost basis on them is $5 now. I do not think any Magic product will go for $5, not even the Jumpstart booster boxes, even though that would be comical. Those things are terrible. Like, God, $45, I think. Like, ugh. So what I did do, though, is I took the profits from that, and I took some of the profits from the Fab collections that I bought, and I bought some Alpha Fab. Not Alpha Magic, some Alpha Fab. And what I bought was a foil sink below. This is about a $200, $250 single-ish. And then I bought a boatload of Alpha Guardian Majestics from Flesh and Blood, because I'm a degenerative Guardian player, and I do enjoy the Guardian stuff. So, you know, I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is on that one, and I will be buying more of these and continue to buy more of them until I have all of them. They're mine. You can't have them. I'll never be able to buy them all. I don't have that much money. But that is kind of what most of the big buys that I did for the month. I also bought a little bit of sealed from Flesh and Blood, and I have that down here. So I got some Monarch sealed. You guys can, you know, enjoy that. I still think Monarch is criminally undervalued. If you have $400 or $500 laying around, I would really suggest buying a case and sitting on it for 2 years. I think it's a really good 30-40% in the next year or two. It's only a matter of time until people realize, you know, holy crap, this set only has 125,000 boxes. The print run is there. The cold foils are there. We know what's there. There can't be more than X. And eventually, once people get over the fudding and the fear and the hate, you know, supply will dry up and it will disappear quickly, because there just simply isn't enough. And when Flesh and Blood hits 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million players, 10 million players eventually as it grows, you know, mathematically speaking, there's 125,000 boxes of Monarch. There is eventually a point where you just literally can't have enough supply for the players to have and own a first edition box of Monarch. 125,000 people can own a box. That's the max. There cannot be more that can own first edition Monarch. You can have unlimited Monarch, because there's a ton of it out there. But first edition is capped. And that also means the cold foil legendaries are also capped. And they're hard capped because I think, there's Eclipse, Doomsday, Footsteps, Husk, Dynamo, and Vestige. So there's seven. I'm getting a phone call. I forgot to put my phone into airplane mode. Turds. Spam callers are the worst, guys. So there's 7 legendaries, and you get 1 legendary a case. Sometimes 2 if you're lucky, but let's hypothetically say there's 2, and that's 62,500 legendaries split between 7. So let's round it up even further. There's only 10,000 of each cold foil legendary, and there's less than that. So we've rounded up twice now. That means 10,000 people can have 1x of every cold foil for Monarch. That's not a lot. Currently, there's over 400,000 or 500,000 people playing Flesh and Blood. There's not enough supply right now for every player to have 1x of everything. And that's fine. There's unlimited. People can play with unlimited, and have fun with it. Cold foil is to collect. It's for people to play with. You know, enjoy your cold foil collection. You know, collect it. It's what it's for. That means that Monarch is criminally undervalued right now, and it's only a matter of time until it comes up. And honestly, I think it'll probably go up somewhere in the next few years to probably about $800 a case, $1,000 a case, somewhere in there is my guess. I'm not saying Monarch to 1,000. I'm saying a case of Monarch, which is 4 boxes. Monarch should probably be in that $200 to $300 range is where I think that good price point is at. Cruise around $400, $450. Monarch should be, you know, $150, $200 right now, and it's not. So you know, it's just a matter of time to pick that up, and I would suggest grabbing some and picking it up. Just kind of like what I did with the Arc Unlimited last month. I diversify, I buy a little bit of everything. I haven't been buying much Wise lately, full disclosure on that. I'm still buying some of the SP cards from Overlord and some of the stuff from Danmachi because I really do like those sets. I love the IP, I love the anime, it's great. So I do collect it, I do own it. I don't plan on selling them, but I just want to own copies of them, and I'd like to get black labels and everything if I can. The other thing that I picked up, I didn't do a whole lot on the Pokemon front this month, but what I did pick up was some of these Sword and Shield Ultra Premium Charizard collection things. I think I got 4 of these, 4 or 5 of these, I don't know, something like that, maybe 6, I don't remember. It's buried in my shelves. I think I got 4. So that's what I picked up for Pokemon this month was the UPCs. Not a ton of stuff. Most of the stuff is obviously paid for with profit from my collection flipping. And I will continue to invest, and I will continue to buy, and I will continue to allocate funds, and I'll continue to split things around where I am. A little bit of crypto this month, a little bit of crypto here, a little bit of Pokemon, a little bit of Wise, a little bit of Magic, a little bit of Flesh and Blood. And just, you know, I just keep building the cycles, keep building the cycles, keep building the cycles. So, you know, that's kind of where I'm at this month with February. I have checked off, I will be checking off, I think, some Pokemon next month, some of my booster boxes I need to get. I might get Fusion Strike and Brilliant Star. No, I don't know if I'm going to do Brilliant Stars or not. We'll see. They're kind of expensive. I need to get a good deal on those ones. But, you know, it's all about maintaining and being consistent, right? Can I go dump everything behind me and have a huge paycheck? Sure. It's not about dumping everything and having a big paycheck, though. It's about consistently buying, selling to cover your cost basis, and then growing your collection steadily. That's why it's Magic 2 millions, TCG's 2 millions. You don't become a millionaire overnight. Sure, you can go buy a lottery ticket and win, but, you know, it's 1 in billions. I much rather like becoming a millionaire over the course of a couple of years in a controlled, steady manner that I have access to and I have control over and that I can actively build. I have no control over winning the lottery. I have no control over winning, you know, a crazy options play and going a million X. Like, can I? Sure. The odds, though, very, very low. So I prefer this method. I still invest in my 401k. I still diversify. I buy stock. I buy Magic, I buy Wise. Diversification is the most important thing, and it's probably going to be my theme for the year, honestly, is just be diversified. I got wrecked on my 401k in the past, 18 months. Done amazing in cardboard. Doesn't hurt as bad. Does it suck I lost a lot of money in my 401k? Yeah. I'm down 25 or 30% in the past, year and a half. That's pain. But I'm up, 40 or 50% with cardboard, so it doesn't matter. So as long as you keep rotating and keep accepting losses and keep building, at the end of the day, you're going to win. It doesn't matter if you win with Magic, stocks, 401k, a house, a card, a vintage barn find. Eventually, you do win in the end. It just requires a lot of persistence. So that's I think that's kind of the running theme for this month is what we'll be doing with that. Otherwise, guys, welcome to the channel. Like and subscribe. We are crazy close to the first giveaway. 500 subs was where I was going to do the first giveaway video post for a Legends video. So I will make a channel announcement on that, and when we hit that, and then the next time you see a Legends pack opening, it will have information and how to win the giveaway. This first giveaway, again, just to kind of reiterate, we're doing a Legends pack ripped here on the channel. So not the cards in it, but the wrapper. The rule card will be included, and then John is also including some cards from his personal collection that he's going to throw in there, some old vintage stuff. It's all authentic, nice stuff. It's not going to be insane crazy value here. I'll probably throw some other random odds and ends in there, but it's a good $150, $200 giveaway that we're doing. And it's free to the community. I'll ship it at my costs. Just as a thank you for the growth and stuff. I do have the giveaway for 1,000 already planned and ready. I'll probably announce that around 750 subs, something like that, 800 subs, I don't know yet, it was somewhere in there. That'll be a little bit bigger because that 1,000 is kind of a big earmark for a YouTube channel. That's where you can start actively attempting to monetize YouTube itself. You need 1,000 subs. So that's going to be a little bit bigger of a giveaway than the 500, but it's we're making gains, we're getting bigger, we're doing the steady growth thing, just like how we invest. You should be steadily growing, steadily investing, and being patient. It's the most important things you can do is just be patient. But on that note, guys, this is a 14.5 minute video. It's a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but it's stay the course, keep investing. Diversification is the best thing you can do, and I will see you guys next month for the March update. And have a good one, guys. Bye. I'll have a view of my ceiling.